Today we're talking about Epiphany, a word we hear every year in church. And if we're honest, most of us nod along like we totally know what that means. But Epiphany isn't just a church word, it's a moment, a revealing. And to understand it, we have to slow down and look at what's really happening in the days after Christmas.
The word Epiphany comes from the Greek word. What did I choose this slide? What is that? What?
Epiphania.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
So that's the Greek word, which means a revealing or a manifestation. So Epiphany isn't mainly about wise men or gifts or a star. It's about God making himself known, about the moment when Jesus is revealed for who he truly is.
At Christmas, God enters the world quietly. No palace, no spotlight, no announcement to kings. Jesus is born in a stable, and the first people to meet him are shepherds, the poor, the overlooked, and the ones no one expects. God is present, but still mostly hidden.
And almost immediately after Christmas, the story turns serious. We've already talked about St. Stephen, the first martyr, but he's part of a pattern. The light enters the world, and darkness reacts. From persecution to fear to violence, Jesus enters a world that doesn't know what to do with him.
But before the world sees Jesus, on January 1st, the church pauses and focuses on Mary, the Mother of God. Before Jesus is revealed to the world, we are invited to look at how he came into the world. Because you can't separate Jesus from his mother, and you can't understand who he is without understanding how close God chose to come.
And then come the Magi. These are not Jews. They're not part of Israel. And they're not scripture scholars. They're outsiders, foreigners, Gentiles.
And yet they're the ones who start moving. The Magi see the star, and instead of ignoring it, they follow it. They travel far, they ask questions, they search. Epiphany begins with people who are willing to seek, even when they don't fully understand what they are looking for.
When the Magi finally arrive, they don't find a throne or a crown. They find a child, and yet they fall to their knees. This is the moment of Epiphany. God is revealed not just to Israel, but to the entire world.
The gifts the Magi bring are not random. Gold is brought because Jesus is king, frankincense because Jesus is God, and myrrh because Jesus will suffer and die. These aren't toys or baby gifts. They're a declaration of who Jesus is, right from the beginning.
Christmas answers the question, did God come? Yes, Jesus was born. God is now made in the flesh.
Epiphany answers a different question. Who did he come for? That answer is everyone. Not just the religious, not just the insiders. You, me, everyone.
Not everyone celebrates this revelation. Herod feels threatened. Jerusalem is disturbed. Religious leaders know the scriptures but don't move. Only the outsiders kneel. Epiphany always forces a response.
Scripture tells us the Magi return home by another way, not just to avoid Herod, but because once you truly encounter Jesus, you don't go back the same way you came. Revelation changes direction.
The Magi found Jesus, but Epiphany didn't end with them. Epiphany continues every time Christ is revealed, and every time we're faced with a choice. The question isn't whether Jesus has been revealed. The question is, what will we do now that we see him?
If you took your Christmas tree down right after Christmas, it was too soon. The Magi haven't unpacked yet. The tree, the manger, the decorations technically should stay up until the baptism of the Lord, because Christmas doesn't end when the gifts are given, the guests are all gone, wrapping paper is in the trash. It ends when Jesus steps into his mission, So keep that tree up and continue to say Merry Christmas. It's not over yet.